We are going to call this drunk history, but we are in the Prohibition era. Instead, we bring to you Papist history.
Yes, Papist history. A partially inaccurate interpretation of actual occurrences in United States history. Narrated by
me, George Pappas. In today's episode, we bring you the Scopes Monkey Trial. And so it begins in Dayton, Tennessee. So this guy, John Thomas Scopes, was teaching evolution in a high school science class. But there was a law saying, hey, you can't be doing that, so stop. The Bible's right, okay? You're wrong. Divine creation is the real deal. On the low, Scopes was scheming. He actually plotted to get charged with this, so he hit up the American Civil Liberties Union to play a little defense. Then, literally out of nowhere, William Jennings Bryan, the head honcho of religious fundamentalism, was like, yo, let me get in this trial. He wanted in on the prosecution. Scopes wasn't playing around. He hit up Clarence Darrow, aka Top Dog Attorney, like, yo, you trying to defend me in this trial? And Darrow was like, yeah, bro, I got you. No worries. Finally, after weeks of doing absolutely nothing, the trial started sometime in July. Tons of people were there. It was crazy, almost like a tailgate. Reporters were reporting, preachers were preaching. Just a good time all around. Reminds me of my days in Greece, I saw it about, I shouldn't get into that. The goal of the trial was to keep the faithful people riled up. They had to stay pumped. The first day of the trial was finally over. The trial was ended with a prayer. Low blow to the guys who wanted evolution, but they got over it. This is one of the first punches that the defense took early in the trial. The trial continues on and stuff. Outside the hearing, it got pretty lit. Dayton was covered with carnivals and weird exhibits, a little like the Greek Fest at Holy Trinity on Gallows Hill Road in Westfield. May 28th through May 31st, this year if anyone's interested. Remember, it's always the weekend after Memorial Day. Without a coupon admission, donations are only $2 per person. Children under 12 years old are free. But back on topic. I'm sorry. Vendors are selling Bibles, toys, hot dogs, and lemonade like it was Fenway Park. The trial continues on, and Clarence Darrow was like, pause. What am I doing? This isn't working. I need to switch things up and win this case. What did he do, you may ask? Darrow put William Jennings Bryan on the spot and called him as a witness to the stand. To his advantage, Bryan wasn't good under big crowds, so he started sweating up a storm. Darrow's idea ended up working out pretty well for him. He targeted his interpretation of the Bible, pretty much put him on blast in front of everyone. Bryan was so embarrassed, he was left speechless, thunderstruck, dumbstruck, flabbergasted. He could not even bring himself to make a closing remark. He looked like a fool. Could no longer look anyone in the eye. It hurt too much. During the last few moments of the trial, Darrow bargained with the judge for a guilty verdict on Scopes. The court ruled a guilty verdict and charged Scopes a minimum fine of $100. I'd say Scopes got off pretty easy, but hey, that's just me. Although Scopes lost the trial, Bryan was the real loser. 5 days after the trial, tired of being made fun of, William Jennings Bryan decided to take a nap, but never woke up. He died right there in his sleep. Crazy, right? So that pretty much wraps up the Scopes Monkey Trial. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for next week's episode of Pappas History, where we'll talk about Kobe Bryant's retirement.